In this example, our two functions is a of x and b of x. A of x is equal to 3x squared minus 4. B of x is equal to 2x squared minus x plus 3. The question is, find a of x times b of x. So that means we're going to multiply the two functions together. So a of x, which is 3x squared minus 4. So I'm going to put that in parentheses. Next, I'm going to write 2x squared minus x plus 3. And we're going to multiply them. So we did something like this before. We're going to FOIL, or you're free to use the box method. Doesn't matter to me. So the first thing is I'm going to multiply 3x squared to 2x squared to the minus x and to the plus 3. So 3x squared times 2x squared, when I'm multiplying, I'm going to add the exponent. This will be 6x to the 4th. 3x squared times negative x will be minus 3x to the 3rd power. 3x squared times positive 3 will be plus 9x squared. And now I'm going to do the negative 4 multiplying to everything else in the other parenthesis. So negative 4 times 2x squared would be negative 8x squared. Negative 4 times negative x will be positive 4x. And then negative 4 times positive 3 will be negative 12. Alright, so for the time being, I have 6x to the 4th minus 3x to the 3rd plus 9x squared minus 8x squared plus 4x minus 12. So looking at this, the only thing that I can combine like terms are this one, the 9x squared and the negative 8x squared, because they have alike terms, meaning that it's an x squared with an x squared, exactly the same. So I'm going to combine these two. Here I'm not combining with the 6x to the 4th, so 6x to the 4th. I'm not combining with this, so it's going to be minus 3x to the 3rd. Here I am going to combine, so positive 9x squared minus 8x squared, that would be positive x squared. Nothing to combine with my x, so plus 4x. And then nothing to combine with my number, so minus 12. So that would be my final answer. 6x to the 4th minus 3x to the 3rd plus x squared plus 4x minus 12. And again, make sure to put your answer starting with the highest exponent. Make sure to put it in order, just like how I did in this example. In this example, we have f of x equals 5x squared minus 3x plus 2. And we have g of x equals to negative 2x plus 7. Our question is find g of f of x. So again, that means that here you're basically going to plug in f of x into g of x. So let me show you how this works. So basically, f of x will go into the x of g of x. So basically, my 5x squared minus 3x plus 2 will go inside the x of the equation for g of x, so negative 2x plus 7. So let me underline this x. So again, what's inside the composition? So f of x is inside. That means that I'm going to plug in f of x into the x of g. So I'm going to plug in the function for f of x into this x of g. So when I do that, this is what's going to look like. So negative 2 on the outside, parenthesis, I'm going to plug in 5x squared minus 3x plus 2 close parenthesis, and then plus 7. So again, all I did was replace x with this function. That's all I did. So composition is plug one function to the other. So after that, to simplify, I'm going to distribute my -2, which is outside, to everything that's inside the parenthesis. So -2 times 5x will be -10x squared. -2 times -3x will be positive 6x. -2 times positive 2 will be plus 4. Then I bring down the plus 7. Excuse me, I'm rushing a bit. -2 times positive 2 is minus 4. Alright, next we're just going to combine like terms. So the only terms that we can combine here are my numbers. So -4 and then positive 7. So when I combine it, what I'm going to have is -10x squared plus 6x, and then here will be plus 3. So that will be my final answer when you're doing the composition for g of f of x. Now to review, f of x is inside of g of x. So all I did was plug in f of x into this x here, meaning that I plug in the function f of x into the x of g of x. And then once you plug it in, simplify, here I distribute, combine like terms, and that will be your final answer.